All right, welcome back to the River's Edge rink in Davenport, where if you were with us in the first game, you know that the Blues fell in overtime in the shootout to the Waterloo Warriors by a score of 2-1. The Blues were held to one goal, a goal by Tyler Duvall early in the third period, and that was answered by a Waterloo player midway through the third, and they went to the shootout, and they scored 2 out of 5. We scored 1 out of 5, and they get the extra point. Rich, we've got the Waterloo Warriors varsity. What do we know about them?
Have been a pretty darn good squad recently with been on somewhat of a win streak, and it's going to be a tough test for your Blues. Warriors versus Blues always is tightly contested and tends to bring out a little bit of snarl, as you mentioned on your Facebook post on the pregame. Just the pregame. So we'll see if that's evident. But Shane Lochner, previously of Cedar Rapids, is now backstopping the Waterloo Warriors and has been winning quite a bit recently, and is a big dude, so it'll be tough to get the puck past him. You're going to have to get him moving sideways.
He's got a better team playing in front of him now than he did when he was with Cedar Rapids, at least for the last several years. Waterloo played last night in Dubuque. They beat the Warriors by a score of 4-1 in a game that got a little wild when one of the Dubuque players amassed 39 minutes in penalties for a little outburst with about a minute and a half to go. But I'm sure he's not playing tonight. But nobody on Waterloo was affected by suspensions. They stayed out of the crazy stuff to a pretty good extent. So we'll see the best that they have to offer with their team.
Yeah, now that the camera's not on me, I can go to my phone and look up the statistics on Shane Lochner, who has a goals against average of 2.78 and a save percentage of 90.2 with 9 wins and 5 losses.
And he got one of those wins, as we said last night.
Yep.
Waterloo, as we talked about just before the JV game, this Waterloo varsity team 2 years ago was really, really, really good. One of the best in probably the last 5 or 10 years. And they lost a lot of players due to graduation, and last year they had some growing pains as they had a lot of young players, but they're back, and they have won a lot of close games, and they've had a few the one thing on their record that I am fascinated by is that about 3 weeks ago they played Fremont. And as everybody knows, Fremont's had some issues for the last couple of years.
Yep.
And on Saturday night, they beat Fremont by a score of 12-2.
Oof.
The next day, they beat Fremont by a score of 3-2, and they needed a goal in the last 3 minutes to do that.
Wow.
So I don't know what happened between Saturday night and Sunday morning, but that's the only what I would call kind of a blip on their record, like makes you wonder what happened there.
All right.
Your Varsity Blues. Here's the starting lineup for the Warriors. On defense, number 3, Maddox Harn. On defense, number 7, Ethan Lentz. At forward, number 2, Dayton Meadert. At forward, number 9, Andrew Bushbaum. At forward, number 25, Shane Hesse. And in net, number 34, Shane Lochner. The Warriors are coached by Brian Cook, Schweer. And now the starting lineup for your Quad City Blues. On defense, a junior from Pleasant Valley High School, number 11, Brayden Corcoran. On defense, a senior from Moline High School, number 21, Johnny Nienhauer. At center, a sophomore from Bettendorf High School, number 6, Brady Husky. At wing, a junior from Pleasant Valley High School, number 20, Austin Kwok. everyone please rise as you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Okay, we're just moments away from the start of today's varsity game. And I just looked, and more instances of how this league leaves you scratching your head sometimes. I looked earlier, and Kansas City was leading Lincoln 3-0 in the first period. And I thought, well, that sounds about right. It's 3-3 in the middle of the second. So,
wow, wow! On any given Saturday night or Sunday, who knows? All right, Dino highlighting Aiden Starr lonely down in that net, getting ready to go. He's been rock solid in every game that he's gotten to play, which has been all but one. Oh, excuse me, two.
Is Philly dressed for this game?
I believe he is.
Okay. And we haven't had any report on Jackson Otten?
No, he was not out for warm-ups. I thought he was probably just playing varsity today because he wasn't in the JV game, but I have not seen hide nor hair of him.
Well, if we find out, we'll let you know. All right. We are underway. Corcoran gets the puck to Nienhaus as they start the game. Battle for it, center ice. Sent into the zone, and here comes Waterloo on their first rush. Man fans on a shot, but the puck is loose right in front. Puck kicked to the corner. Played there by number 7, Lentz. Blues look to come out of the zone. There's a long pass, gets out of the zone, but it's played by number 3, Maddox Harn. Maddox Harn was an all-league player last year for Waterloo, probably their best defenseman for sure.
And their captain.
And they are led on offense by Bushbaum and Niedert, who we've seen for 2 years already. They're both juniors and both excellent players. And their other offensive threat is Shane Hesse as they battle forward in the corner. The refs say play on. They finally get it loose. This is Decker, tries to get it around to number 88, Blunk. Blunk keeps it in. Now it's dumped out, and the Blues are in the midst of a line change. It comes to Duvall, who sends it in along the right wing boards. That one gets past. That's going to be an icing, I believe. No, they're going to wave off an icing.
Yeah, they're going to say that DeYoung could have played it.
Boy, pretty tough play.
Yes, it would have been.
No. There's a nice
That's
play
there. That's going to be a trip. Our hand goes up.
Yeah, Blues are going to get a power play, and this is DeYoung rather, gets it ahead to trying to get it to Honert, but it's played finally by a defenseman for Waterloo, so we'll have a penalty as number 24, that is Jalen Floor, was guilty of hauling down, or actually he didn't haul him down, but he definitely impeded the progress of Blue Beckwith.
Yep.
And the arm went up, and the Blues will have the first power play of the game.
That's what happens with that high motor on Blue Beckwith.
Yep.
Somebody got to try and slow him down.
Nienhaus in the corner. Sends it back to DeYoung. DeYoung back to Nienhaus. Nienhaus at the right circle. Tries to get it to Quinn. His pass goes astray. And they battle forward in the corner. This is Quinn. Quinn to Beckwith. Back to Quinn. Tries to get it in front. Nobody there except a defenseman for Waterloo who sends it all the way down. And Chase DeYoung is going to go back and pick it up in his own zone behind his net. Waterloo has killed 35 seconds of this penalty. Here's Husky. Down the left wing boards, around the defense, takes it behind the net. Going to try and get it to Nienhuis. Drops it for him. Back to Husky along the near boards. Back to Nienhuis. And his pass intended for, there's a man hustling back, and Husky has got to get back and take the puck away from Coots, who made an effort to get, and now we're going to have a holding penalty on.
Yeah, Coots.
Oh, Coots is going to go for. Wow. So the Blues are going to have a 5-on-3 advantage for 1 minute and 2 seconds as it sets up right now. Coots had a break, and only the quickness of Husky was able to get back and defend him as he was trying to get in on a breakaway. And then once the puck went to the corner, Coots grabbed Husky, and he's now sitting next to his pal in the penalty box. Back to DeYoung. DeYoung walks the line over to Quinn, back to DeYoung. There's a shot by Beckwith. Goes all the way over to the far point to Husky. Let's take advantage of this opportunity, boys. 5-on-3. Comes back to Nienhuis. Into the corner to Beckwith. The battle for it along the boards kept in by DeYoung. DeYoung's going to walk. Going to get a shot away. He puts it over the net. Now it comes to Beckwith along the boards. Sends it ahead. There's a shot in front, and the puck is loose.
Oh, still loose, but no.
Can't get it past Lochner. Now a centering pass goes right through the crease, and Beckwith gets it. They're down to 11 seconds on the first penalty for Waterloo. There's a long pass deflected in front. The puck is loose. Quinn's got it behind the net. Back to Husky.
5-on-4.
Husky's going to fire, and Lochner makes a save. Good hard shot by Husky, but no net front presence, and Lochner saw that one all the way. So the first penalty has been killed.
Yeah, the 5-on-3 was 1 minute and 2 seconds, and unfortunately the Blues didn't really get too much in the way of high danger shots there. So we're going to have Nienhuis, Honert, Quinn, Beckwith, and off the bench comes Braden Corcoran.
56 seconds left on the 5-on-4 advantage for the Blues now, as we are less than 4 minutes into the first period and 2 penalties against Waterloo. The draw is controlled by Harn for Waterloo, but he's unable to get it out. He gets it Honert in the corner. Now right in front. Corcoran's going to get a shot. No, he's going to wait. Gets it to Beckwith. Now to Honert. Long shot. Sails wide as there was no shooting lane there. And now the puck comes free.
Your man
we got a man breaking. That's Bushbaum, number 9. He's the other one of their really outstanding offensive players. Now here is Beckwith. We're down to 18 seconds left on the manpower advantage. That's Harn, number 3, going to rag the puck behind his own net, take some time off the clock, and then he throws the puck into his own bench, which means we'll have a face-off with 5 seconds left on the penalty to the right of Lochner.
Yeah, not much in terms of high danger chances still, and now we got Husky, Kwok, Decker, Blunk, and DeYoung as your 5.
Kwok sends it back to the point. Here is Blunk. Blunk's going to send it over. Here's a shot right along the ice by DeYoung, which is stopped, and now it's sent. Oh, man, we had a man breaking. That was Cooch coming out of the box. Now man's going to get a shot away and just missed the left post. Just missed it. Now here's shot saved by Starr on a shot by Reichers. And this is number 27, Noah Decker. Decker can't clear the puck out of the zone, though. And it's sent back, and this is Chase DeYoung. Looks to come out this side, gets it to Kwok. Kwok dumps it off to number 6 Husky, but it's dumped back into the Blues zone, and the Blues have to come out. DeYoung puts it ahead. Blues are into the offensive zone now with Decker. Decker whirls at the point. sends it in, kind of a blind pass, hoping for Husky, and that puck is knocked also into the area near the Waterloo bench. You know, Rich, I remember Pat Foley always used to make the point that when you get a two-man advantage, it's great for the team that gets it if they score, but if they don't, it's a big emotional lift for the defending team, and in this case, that would be Waterloo. They did a really good job. There were no really grade A chances for the Blues during that 1 minute 5-on-3.
Exactly right. Oop. Down goes the Zebra.
Corcoran puts it into the corner. Roll to the near side. That's
Patton. Good work.
Now Nienhuis stops that rush. Corcoran sends it. Oh, his attempt to send it out is knocked down by the forward, and it has to come to number 91, Patton. Gets it to Filion. Filion gets it over to DeCrow. DeCrow crosses center ice and sends it in deep and then goes for a line change. Filion's back. Tries to center it. Nobody there for the Blues, and they come back the other way. Now that one gets past number 13, Beckwith, so there's no icing on that. Waterloo sends it around to the far side boards. Gets it to Nienhuis. Nienhuis throws a long pass. Tried to tip it to Beckwith, but couldn't get a stick on it. Now this is number 11. This is Wettlaufer rather. Back to the left point. Here's a long shot by Rikers. Saved by Starr. And the Blues come out. Pass over on the wing to number 13, Beckwith, who sends it in deep as he was at the end of his shift. And the Blues make a change. And now the puck is controlled at center ice by number 27, Decker. Put in deep by number 92, Honert. And Wettlaufer tries to come out of the zone. He's stopped by Decker, and now this is number 19, Quinn. That's going to pick it up in his own zone, sends it around the boards to Chase DeYoung. One of the alternate captains for the Blues takes it down the right wing boards, gets around one. Now he's going to get to the middle. A shot.
Yeah!
He scores!
Wow!
What a play by Chase DeYoung. Played it off the boards to himself and then went around one man, cut to the middle, got past another defenseman, and put it past Lochner. And the Blues have taken a 1-0 lead at the 9:24 mark.
And there it is, just as you mentioned. I mean, Greg wasn't even watching the replay, and he called it back from memory perfectly. Off the boards, around a man, walked him, went to the middle, and went high glove on Lochner, who again does not give up a lot of room. That was a great rush there by Chase DeYoung, putting the Blues on the board with their first good chance in the game.
I think that, well, we'll see.
Unassisted.
There's a shot from the right wing boards, comes all the way around, picked up by number 20, Kwok. Kwok cuts it into the middle, going to try and get to the net, throws a backhand, and Lochner has to get the glove up to make a save. Now here's a man trying to get around Duvall. He's going to get in possibly. Good back check. Oh, we're going to get a penalty on the Blues here.
I don't know about that one, but.
Well, it's their turn.
Correct. Not wrong. And the whistle goes. It's got to be on Nienhuis. He called it a trip. That seems. Okay. All right. Can't homer too hard since the Blues had already had a 5-on-3 advantage. So
yeah,
Colin Waddick calls a trip on Johnny Nienhuis, who will have to sit for 2, hopefully, minutes.
Besides, I'm all homered out from the first game.
My homerism only goes so far. All right. Making sure the goal back behind Shane Lochner is on its pegs.
I thought Quinn might get an assist on Chase DeYoung's goal. Not because he really deserved it, but he was the last one to touch the puck before Chase DeYoung set sail. Yeah,
exactly.
All right. Let's see if the Blues can kill a penalty here. This is number 24, the aforementioned DeYoung in the corner. Waterloo's penalty is, I think I had them as the number 10 most effective power play out of the 13 league. So They're not as good as some, but they have some really good players. Here's Bushbaum, a shot right along the ice, and Starr makes a save.
Through traffic,
Sent
too.
behind the net.
Ugh.
Blues unable to get a stick on it to get it out. This is number 9. That's Bushbaum. Here's a shot from the point. He flicked it in front. It's loose. And it hits the side of the net.
Of the net. No!
And the puck is sent all the way down.
Wow. Dangerous there. Aiden Starr was kind of down and out.
Yeah, the Blues are kind of lucky we got out of that situation without pulling the puck out of our own net there.
Exactly.
Now, here they come, 3-on-3. Here's a man right down the slot. Going to get a shot away, and they score. I think the defense let them get in a little too close that time.
Yeah.
And they had a good angle, and they have scored a power play goal at 7:49 to tie the game at 1-1. Looks like 25 going through the line. That's Shane Hesse.
Yep.
And that's a name we said that we'd probably be calling a lot.
Yep. Hesse from probably, the pass was over from Niedert, so I'd assume he picked up an assist.
Nienhuis talking to Mr. Wicks, who had nothing to do with calling the penalty on Nienhuis, but he's probably asking, what did I do?
Right. Well, 1-1.
Corcoran have some problems along the boards just in front of the penalty box. Now Nienhuis can take it into the...
It was Hesse from Niedert on the goal.
Those three guys, Niedert, Bushbaum, and Hesse, were in on him almost every scoring play last night in Dubuque.
Wow.
4 goals, and they were all over the score sheet. So,
yep.
Now here's a pass intercepted, and a shot by Husky, and Lochner makes a save.
Wow, and Husky has to look skyward. Beautiful setup by Quacker, and Husky had a perfect 5-hole, nice low shot, but Lochner just was a little bit better this time.
Big interception there by Kwok, and a very unselfish play as he moved to the net. He saw his buddy Husky in a little bit better position, and he gave him the puck, and this time Lochner just was a little bit too good.
Yep.
Puck in the corner. And here comes Waterloo. This is number 25, Hesse. I remember we called his name a ton last year because we played him 4 times, so we had a lot of opportunities. Good work by the defense there, but it comes to number 9, Bushbaum. He's going to try and get it out in front. Don't try and stick handle it. Get it out of there, boys. There's a pass from Filion. Tries to get it ahead to DeCrow. Nice job by Filion to knock the puck down and keep it in the zone. He's checked out down there by Lentz, number 7. And it comes out along the far right wing boards. Tries to get around one, and the last second there, Blunk was able to get a stick on that puck and knock it off his stick, and the winger for Waterloo had no place to go but into the net. Puck is up against the boards as they're going to get ready to put the net back on. It's Pegs.
A little bit of discussion there. There was some significant cross checks there after the play. Got whistled down, but no penalties upcoming. Draw comes outside the zone.
This comes with 6.5 minutes to go in the first period. 1-1 is the score.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Well, then they can't get it figured out whether it's in the zone or out of the zone. Waddick wants it in the zone. Everybody else said out. He got overruled, so outside the zone it comes.
All right. Comes to number 88, Blunk. Sends one in, a bouncing shot. Lochner leaves a rebound, but nobody from the Blues could get in early enough to have anything they could do with that. Now the puck is sent into the blue zone. DeYoung puts it behind the net. Has some trouble, but he's got Filion over here on the right boards to take it, and he gets it out of the zone. Now here is Patton racing around the defenseman. Going to try and get to the net, and he has the puck knocked off his stick. He was looking for a winger over there, but there was nothing but red shirts as the Blues were in something of a line change there. Now here's a long pass sent in. This is number 23. That's Buck Buchan. Tries to get it again, and now the puck comes free to Driscoll. His shot is just to the side, and Starr kicks it to the corner, and then it eventually winds up in the Blues bench.
Yep, flipped out of play there by Liam Quinn. A little bit of a back and forth first period. 1-1 is the score. I'll be interested to hear shots on goal from Jana at the end of the first.
Puck comes directly from the faceoff out of the zone back to center ice. Played there by number 5, Rikers. Beckwith gets a stick on it, leaves it for Nienhaus. Number 21 over the blue line, tries to center it, passes behind Quinn. The Waterloo comes back.
Beckwith.
Pass ahead. Actually, the pass was at the skates of Nienhaus, and so he wasn't able to pick that up in stride. Instead, he picks it up again. Now he's got a man. Beckwith get a shot. This one was wide to the right side. Goes into the corner and now sent around to the other side where Beckwith's going to be the first one there. He's hit along the boards. Back to the point. This is Blunk. Walks in. Shot.
Ooh, off the glove and
yeah.
Wide.
Now we've got a 2-on-2 developing. This is Fleur, number 24, looking for a man to pass to. Now he loses the puck as it goes into the corner, and he's hit there by DeYoung. And Honert gets that head. Now this comes to number 13, Beckwith. Beckwith tries to walk the defenseman, can't do it completely. Now his centering pass intended for Quinn.
Rushed into the boards after.
Here's a shot by Kwok, just wide to the left. Now Alex Blunk sends one in. Ooh, kind of a knuckleball. Lochner puts the glove up around chest high to make the save. Now the puck comes up, and that's going to go into the netting, and that'll result in a face-off down here in the near side circle in the Waterloo zone. 3:58 left in the first period, 1-1.
Yeah, the Blues have had their chances. So looks like as it was the JV game, this one should be pretty darn close. They ruled that was deflected off of Austin Kwok, and that's the reason that it went up and out. And absolutely correct. There's a walking Christmas tree going through our screen known as Angie Driscoll.
Nienhaus controls. Now he sends it in deep, and he's going to chase in after it, but he's going to get beaten to the puck by Maddox Harn. And Waterloo starts. Now here's Corcoran, picks it up. His pass for Kwok is intercepted. Here's Hesse. Hesse going to send one right in front, and they score. Starr got a piece of it, but the rebound came out to number 2. That is Niedert.
Yep. First one was Hesse from Niedert. This one's going to be Niedert from Hesse.
Yep.
On with 3:36. It's 2-1 Warriors. And the Blues are going to have to climb up that hill.
Blunk controls in his own zone, sends one out looking for 27 Decker, who puts it in deep. Now the puck rolls around to the near side boards where it's sent out to number 9, Bushbaum. Bushbaum tries to stay on sides. He does. Here's a shot by Niedert. And Starr makes the save. Didn't have much there to shoot at from that angle, and Starr hugged that post and made the save.
Correct. No loose change on that one, that's for sure. All right, we're going to have Husky in between Kwok and Decker with Blunk and DeYoung on defense.
Comes to Husky. Husky's going to try and carry out of his own zone. Now he puts it in deep. Kwok tries to get to it. But Waterloo comes back. They're 3-on-3. And this time it's DeYoung going to pick up the puck, carry it back into his own zone. Now he falls. Now we've got a 3-on-1 developing for Waterloo. Shot in front, and it just goes past. And looks like the net is off again.
Oh,
yep.
Man. You need to spray some water on those pegs, both sides in both games. It seems like it's coming off quite a bit.
DeYoung was kind of retreating there in his own zone trying to hold on to the puck, and he hit a slippery spot on that ice. That'll happen. And that suddenly we had a 3-on-1. Unfortunately, the centering pass was behind the Waterloo winger, and he wasn't able to get anything on it at all. All right. There's a pass ahead, trying to get it into the zone. Driscoll stops it for Waterloo. Now it's still in the zone, but Waterloo controls it. Now Duvall has to play it just outside the zone. Now here is DeCrow. Now it looks like we got a 2-on-2. Nice play there by Nienhuis. The puck is rolled to the corner where Duvall does a nice job of knocking the puck off the stick. We got 23 right in front. Good lift of the stick there by number. Who was that? That was number. That was Filion. 1:55 left in the first period. 2-1 Waterloo. Here's a long pass ahead, and Wicks looks right at it. The puck that was deflected from behind the center line and waves icing off. Sounds about right.
He's got places to be.
Now the puck in the corner comes to Owen DeCrow. Owen overskates it, though.
No.
And Starr has to make a save as DeCrow overskated the puck, and Waterloo got kind of a harmless shot, but a shot nonetheless. Now here's a man going to take the puck. It's over the blue line. This is number 19, Quinn. Quinn gets by one, takes it to the corner. Oh, he tried to get it to Honert. Now Quinn behind the net is pursued into the corner. He could have played it back to Blunk, but instead just threw it behind the net to see what could develop. Now this is number 29. That's Coots. Carries it all the way around, looking to set something up. Now he drops it off to his point man. Shot never gets through to Starr, and this time the Blues do get the puck out of the zone, but only barely by a couple of feet. They've been under quite a bit of pressure in the last 4 or 5 minutes. This is Honert. Puck comes to Bush. That's Coots. Good play there by Nienhuis to knock the man away from the puck. Now puck is loose right in front. And Quinn takes over behind his net. And that might be a good time for the emergency icing.
The emergency ice, absolutely.
That's going to leave the Blues with 13.8 seconds to kill before the end of the first period. So the Waterloo came into this game, I believe, in 5th place in the standings. And they're playing like it.
Yep, we see why, that's for sure.
Yeah. Rolls through to the near side. Less than 10 seconds left to go in the period. Husky does a good job to put the puck to the corner. Now here's a man trying to get it to the front. Can't do so. And there's the buzzer. And that'll be the end of the first period. With Waterloo coming back after giving up an opening goal to Chase DeYoung, scored 2 of their own, 1 on a power play, 1 by Niedert, 1 by Hesse, and they lead it 2-1 after 1 period. Let's see if they give us the shots on goal. 11-7 shots on goal for the Warriors over the Blues, and like Rich says, that does seem about right. So we're going to step out for about 12 minutes while they resurface the ice. We'll be back 2-1 after 1 in favor of Waterloo. This is Quad City Blues hockey. All right, welcome back for second period action between the Blues and the Waterloo Warriors. I'm feeling like I'm some sort of a sage because in that scouting report I said you got to watch out for Niedert, Shane, what's his last name? Hesse and Bushbaum. And so far both goals have been by Hesse and Niedert, and Bushbaum's very noticeable out there too. And it kind of reminds me, kind of like last week where you had Pierce and Canteras and Bieber. The difference is their kids, the kids on Waterloo, the second liners are far better. And that's what makes this team tougher.
Yes.
I mean, their top players are all good, but the team that has depth and has, can put out three very competitive lines and roll three sets of D, they're the ones that are going to have the most consistent efforts throughout the season. So
Correct. Before we get the second period going, I wanted to send a shout out to a couple different people. Everybody watching in Tennessee, getting a shout out from Chad Teedy, said to say hello to his family out there. And Jackson Otten, we found out he's got an illness, and that's why he's not at the rink today. I thought it was odd. We kind of mentioned that earlier. So hope you're feeling better, Jackson, very soon.
all right, here we go. Corcoran picks up that opening draw in his own zone, gets it over to Nienhuis. That sends it ahead. Now the Blues trying. Oh, we have an official. An official goes down. I think he's. That's Wicks. He's
looking at the ice. He's blaming the ice.
And while we're watching Wicks, we're forgetting about what's going on in the game. But the Blues send it in deep. Oh, they're going to rule that Corcoran was behind the.
Which is correct, although Wicks completely waived it, but the trailing official did call it.
Yeah.
Correctly.
So we played 25 seconds in the second period, and we're going to have a face-off in the Blues defensive zone to the left of Aiden Starr. Now, because I've said that, they're going to move it to the other side, to the right of Aiden Starr.
Let's keep you guessing. Husky at the dot.
Well, that's what I've been doing for 3 years at this. So. Oh, now one of the Waterloo players goes down kind of unexpectedly. Now Blues get it out of their zone, but it's picked up by number 3, Harn. Now, Harn doesn't show up so much on the scoring because he's a defenseman, but he's really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there's a big check by Nienhuis. Hits his buddy Harn. I think those guys have probably played on some all-league teams or something. Oh, here's a man going to get a shot. No, instead he just missed the net on a shot from the left point. Comes all the way down. It's going to be picked up by number 7, Lentz. Intercepted by Husky. Husky's going to take it behind the net. He's not able to do much now. He pivots. Going to try and get to the middle. Gets a shot away. Whizzes that one right past the ear of Lochner, but wide. And this is Niedert, number 2. Tries to get it past DeYoung, and that doesn't work. A nice sweep check by Chase DeYoung on a move by Niedert. And puck is sent right back in, and DeYoung's going to have to chase it down along the half wall, along with Honert. Now 24 is going to get to it first. That's Fleur. Puck is loose right in front of Starr, and then knocked away. And finally to the rescue comes Beckwith.
Still in the zone, though.
Beckwith sends it around to the near side, but not out. Now this is Blunk chasing the man into the corner. Oh, centering pass goes nobody home for either team as that puck slid right past the front of the net. Puck's been in our zone for quite a while. Now the puck is loose. People are going down like crazy here.
Dropping like flies.
Now here's a long pass looking for Honert. Honert's pass is picked up and sent into the offensive zone. And now 3-on-2 developing for Waterloo. Nienhuis is back. And big save by Starr. And the puck is loose again. Waterloo has come out on fire here in the opening minutes of the second period. And the Blues better get with it. They're going to find themselves down by 2 before you know it.
Yeah.
And there's the belated but correct icing call.
Aiden Starr somewhat under siege and lots of running around in their own zone by the Blues. They're going to have to get that back on track pretty quickly, or you're absolutely right. It's going to be a 2-goal deficit.
All right, here's Patton takes the draw. Blues dump the puck out to center ice, and here's a man trying to, and the Blues leave the puck behind as they try and cross the line, and it's rightfully called for an offside against the Blues. I think that was Nienhuis had tried a little different approach. He tried to use the lob wedge to dump it out of his zone and maybe have one of the forwards pick it up just outside their blue line, but
came close to working.
It was pretty close. Most of my lob wedges don't come that close. I know that.
You got that right.
Here's Duvall. Sends it over to Filion. Filion nudges it toward the line, but not out. Now Duvall sends it over to Nienhuis. He loses control. Now the puck is loose in front and gotten out of there by DeCrow. Yeah, this Waterloo team seems to be warming to the task at a higher rate than they did in the first period. That's going to be another icing against the Blues.
Yeah, they've come out on their toes, and Blues seem pretty flat right now. We're going to hope that they can hold on with a 1-goal deficit until they get their legs pumping.
The Blues are just
need to make it happen soon.
A little bit fortunate that some of these passes that Waterloo has tried have just missed, and some of the pucks that have been rolled out in front of the net, they haven't been able to stick a fork in it and get a shot away.
Correct.
I'm sure Aiden Starr is thinking the same thing. Come on, boys, help me out here.
For sure.
Now, here's a man going to get, here's a shot, score. Just like that.
Yeah, Niedert with his second for the game. I didn't see who the apple was.
Coming with 13-13 left in the second. Now it's a 2-goal lead.
I wish we could say we didn't see it coming, but we did.
Yes, we did.
Ouch. All right. Still lots and lots of time for your Blues, though.
Beckwith puts it into the far corner, chases after it. If there's one guy on the team that will do his best to jumpstart his teammates, it is Beckwith.
Yep.
Oh, my God. The way I predicted this, I'm stopping to buy lotto tickets.
Yeah. Yep, Niedert from Hesse and Bushbaum. So, as you would figure.
And you want to hear the good news? They're all juniors. They'll all be back next year. Depending on, how much help they get filling in the rest of the team, they could be one of those teams that challenges the Omahas and the Oak Leaves and like they did a couple years ago.
Correct.
They're definitely back on the way. Well, Beckwith gets away with a little bit of a cross check there, thank goodness. Now here's pass ahead to Beckwith. Beckwith's not one man to beat. Gets around one. He's going to get to the net, and he can't quite finish it. As good back check there by the defenseman knocked him off the puck before he could get that shot away once he had cut in front of the net. Now Quinn's got it. Centers it in front to Honert. Honert had a really good opportunity there, but pulled a shot wide. Seem to be getting a little bit of pushback from the Blues on this shift.
Yep.
At least we're looking to our left a little bit more. Oh, nice stop there by number 21, Coots. And now the Blues look to bring it back. Nienhuis is going to get to it first. Sends a long pass ahead. It's deflected. Wicks. Oh.
Yeah, deflected by Kwok. Ended up right on goal. Lochner was going to play it behind, but decided to cover it and take a draw to his left. That'll bring out the rest of the line change. It'll be Kwok, Husky, and Decker. Blunk and DeYoung on the back end.
Last minute change of formation there for the Warriors. Apparently somebody's infringing on the circle. Now it comes back to the point. Blunk sends it around the net, tries to get it to Decker. Decker has to get around the referee. And Husky has to hustle back into his own zone. Yep. He does, and comes back to center ice. And this is Driscoll going back to get it. I'm not sure why that wasn't that icing against the Blues.
Yeah, I thought it was too, but I don't know.
Maybe somebody touched it. Now here is number 10, Rasty. Man cutting to the corner, to the middle rather, is stopped by Nienhuis. Now there's a good block of a shot by number 27, Decker.
Oh,
puck is loose in front, and Starr kicks it to the corner. Oh, here's a man going to get a shot away. Big save by Starr with the glove. Didn't catch it, but deflected it to the corner. And the Blues are definitely in a little trouble here with the way the second period has started. Comes out to Decker. Decker tries to put it ahead to number 6, Husky, unable to do so. Now a pass comes to Husky, picks it up just inside the center line, over the blue line. His shot is off the leg pads of the defenseman, number 22, Wittenberg. Big save by Starr with the pad. The rebound was way out of harm's way over to the boards. You just tell by the way Waterloo's playing, I think they think that if they can get one more here, this one's going to be on cruise control. There's a shot and a save on a shot by number 10, Freiberger. Nice job by Nienhuis to deflect the puck. Freiberger, keep your head up, Cade. And Filion throws it in deep, goes behind the net, comes to number 3, that's Harn. Kept in by Nienhuis, going to get a shot away. Knocked to the corner by the stick of Lochner. Since this period started, it just seems like there's like 8 red shirts and about 5 white ones.
Yep.
Now the puck is deflected to the corner by Duvall. Centering pass in front, goes all the way through to, now here's a man breaking.
Oh, that's Filion.
It's a 2-on-1. Filion's with shot, save to the corner. Boy, I would have liked to have seen him try and hit Beckwith coming down the center ice area, but apparently didn't feel he could get it through. So Lochner makes an easy save and deflects it to the corner. Down to 9 minutes in the second period. Good forecheck by Beckwith. And the puck is cleared out. Duvall puts it in. And now Waterloo looks to set up. Here's a lead pass trying to find Hesse, but goes past Hesse to Bushbaum. Bushbaum's shot is deflected to the corner by DeYoung, who that stung him. I think the shot hit him in a part of his arm that was not protected. Now the puck is cleared out. Beckwith chases Harn back behind his net, but got no place to go. Now Niedert sends it out to center ice and sent right back in by Liam Quinn. Now number 28, Dellinger, tries to get it out, but is put back into the corner.
Penalty.
And now we've got a penalty coming up on
tripping. It's going to be on 28.
That's Dellinger. Owen Dellinger is going to go sit for 2, and theoretically that gives the Blues a good opportunity to inch a little closer here and make this a 1-goal game.
Correct, a BSN power play. All right, we're going to have Quinn, Beckwith, and what is that on the far side? Nienhuis, I believe, Blunk, and Husky.
All right, Husky walks the line. No. Tried to deflect it, return it. Oh, now we got an offside as Quinn was a little late getting out of the zone, so we'll have a face-off outside the Waterloo blue line with 8:04 left in the second period. The penalties just started. They've only killed 9 seconds of it. Blues need to get something going here on the offense.
For sure.
Harn picks it up, sends it around to the far side. It's kept in by, no it isn't. Beckwith looked like he was going to keep it in the zone, but instead it was Niedert who got it the rest of the way out of the zone. There's a pass over on the right wing boards, and it doesn't Blues player is unable to hold it on the stick, and it results in being sent all the way down to Blunk behind the net to Husky. Back to Blunk. 1:18 left on the power play. Gives it back to Husky. Here comes number 6. Crossing center ice. Gets around a sweep check there by Coots. Now we got 3 guys on one side of the ice. That's not optimal.
Nope.
Back to Husky. Husky sends it back to looking for Nienhuis. Nienhuis to Quinn. Quinn behind the net. Tries to get it to Beckwith. I'm sorry, to DeYoung. And the puck comes all the way around on the near side boards and pitchforked all the way out. And this is number 24, Flora, that's going to get to it first. 36 seconds left on the Blues power play. And here they come. This is Beckwith. Through center over the blue line. He's got Quinn in the middle if he can find a way to get it to him. Now we got a point man back here. This is Corcoran. Corcoran sends it over on the far point. Tried to get it to Beckwith cutting in from the left wing, but good defense. Now Corcoran steps in, tries to dig it. Now he vacates his point to try and help with the puck along the half wall. 5 seconds left on the penalty. Here's DeYoung. Now look out. Oh,
Yep.
Man coming out of the penalty box didn't know where the puck was. Now Corcoran puts it in deep. Chases after it. This is number 10, Freiberger, along with him. Now here's a long lead pass. Got a 3-on-2 entering the zone. This is Niedert. Niedert sends it in front, goes to the backhand. Shot wide. Got number 28, Dellinger, is right in front of the net looking for a pass. Now it comes back to Harn. Harn lets one go. I think that one was saved by the shaft of the stick. And
A little bit of post-whistle shenanigans, but nothing bad enough to raise an arm.
yeah, you would think so, but that's pretty much what happened in the last game with Honert. So
Correct. Oh man, that was I was looking for that power play to give the Blues some jump, but didn't really seem to go that way.
now, Waterloo lost their first 2 games of the year to Omaha, but like I said, there's no disgrace in losing to Omaha. Now the puck is tipped into the zone by Decker. I'm sorry, Kwok. Kwok goes down, and Decker picks the puck up. He's got a man here at the point in DeYoung. Throws one at the net. Blues tried for a deflection, but it wasn't going to happen. Now there's a backhand, tries to get it through, but it's deflected by the defense. Now Honert and Kwok battling over there, but it comes away to a Waterloo player who starts a rush 3-on-3. Sends it behind the net. There's Niedert again. Niedert sends it around. First one, too, it's going to be Honert, and Honert just dumps it out to center ice where it's played by number 7, Lentz. Blues in the middle of a line change, so not much pressure. Here's Beckwith trying to put some pressure on. Niedert sends it ahead. Here's a touch pass for Bushbaum. Good work by the defense to force him back. And here is pass from Honert, but it's picked off by Driscoll, and he comes back the other way. Sends it off the boards. Rings it around to the near side. Waterloo finishes their line change. Here's a pass to Beckwith. Beckwith tips it into the zone, but Dellinger's going to get back there, and so does Driscoll. Here's Nienhuis, unable to keep it in. Now he's beat here a little bit, but fortunately
Covered up nicely by Quinn.
Here is a long shot by Honert. Comes around to the near side. Now this is Quinn going to pick it up. Throws it at the net. It's stopped by the defenseman's stick. And Quinn battles for it. Tries to get it to Beckwith. Now Quinn loses it. Driscoll picks it up behind his own net and starts to come out the other way. Gets around Filion and now sends it in deep, and he gets back to his defense position. This is Quinn losing it off his stick, and Corcoran's got to go back and pick it up. Sends it over to Nienhuis. Nienhuis to Beckwith. Beckwith just has the puck roll off his stick. Now this is number 11. That's Wetlauer. Gets around one, but not the other. And good back check by Filion. Puck is free along the boards, just inside the blue line. Now it comes out. Patton chasing after it, but Waterloo gets it back in, and this is going to be Corcoran that's going to pick up in his own zone. Sends it back off along the boards, but Wetlaufer is there to intercept it. Now here's a man coming out in front. Good stand-up check there by, not sure who that was. That was 21 Nienhaus that kept the man from getting to where the puck was laying just in front of the crease. .238 left in the second period. Waterloo leads it 3-1.
Patton, DeCrow, and Filion, Blunk, and DeYoung are going to be your 5 for this face-off.
Back to Lentz. He loses it. Now the Blues come back. Comes to Patton. Patton's going to carry it over the blue line along the right wing board, left wing boards. Going to get a shot away. Saved by Lochner. Yeah, there's a little difference between the players playing in front of Lochner this year than last.
Yep.
And another save by Lochner on a shot that was going to be wide. Now it comes back looking for a point man. Tries to get it to Patton. And good back checking there by Blunk to be in position to keep the Blues from getting in any more trouble. Kicked into the corner. Patton is after it. Sends it around to the near side boards where it's kept in by DeYoung. DeYoung has the only goal for the Blues today. The only point, because his goal was an unassisted goal. Now the Blues get it back into the zone, but this Waterloo team is just a half a step faster for the most part. There's DeYoung, sends it in, down to 136 in a second. Here's a pass ahead for Wetlauer. Wetlauer over the line. His push to the corner by Duvall. Nicely done by Tyler Duvall. Husky tries to pick it up, send it out along the far boards, but it's stopped there. Husky's going to have to chase after it. This is DeYoung. No advantage for the Blues. 3-on-3. Now DeYoung going to try and get there again. Oh! And Decker had a chance for a backhand, and he kind of misdirected it just to the goalie's right, to our left as we look at it. And then as the goalie made the move to get in position to make the save, he knocked the net off the posts, or off the pegs.
Again.
Not
blaming Lochner on that one. He was moving side to side, and that's how it goes. But it really feels like the goals have been coming off more today than they tend to do.
Yep.
All right.
Here's Quinn. Back to Nienhaus. Nienhaus has the puck roll off a stick into the corner. We're down to the last minute of the second period. Johnny keeps it in at the left point, sends it behind the net. He's got Honert going after it. And that's going to get out to center ice. And, we got a man gets past Duvall. Man going to get a shot away. Big save by Starr. And the Blues take over in their own zone. Ooh. Bushbaum and one of the Blues were kind of jousting there.
Beckwith.
Was that Beckwith?
Yeah.
And Bushbaum's stick came very close to Beckwith's face. There's a big check that's missed. And that's sent up into the netting, and that's going to result in a face-off probably at center ice.
Yep.
With exactly 10.0 seconds left.
I don't think Joe's real happy based on the look on his face, what he's been yelling at the players, and in general, the kind of laissez-faire attitude that the Blues seem to be having in this period.
All right, here is DeYoung. There's a shot, knocked down and deflected up into the netting with half a second left in the second period. Just enough time to drop the puck.
Yeah, exactly. I think
they should have just let it run.
Did Wicks ask if they want to run it? I think he's asking Waterloo if they want to just run it out.
And they do.
And they do. Good choice.
All right.
Enough is enough.
One goal in that period. The second goal of the game for Dayton Niedert. and he's given his team a 2-goal lead. Let's see the shots on goal.
5 and a total of 12. The Warriors with 6 and a total of 17.
Huh. 5-6.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right, so at the end of
Okay.
2 periods, the Warriors lead it 3-1. We got 17 minutes of action in the third period coming up for the Blues to try and get back in this one, or they'll be forced to look at going for the split tomorrow instead of a series sweep. So we'll be back in a few minutes with the start of the third period. This is Quad City Blues Hockey.
Welcome back to Blues hockey for the third period here against the Waterloo Warriors. Before we get started, we wanted to mention Saturday, February 24th, it'll be the last game of the season versus the Rough Riders down here at the rink. Pucks for Peds, it's the benefit game benefiting the University of Iowa Children's Hospital. 5 p.m. JV, 7:15 Varsity on Saturday, February 24th. It's the benefit game. Come on down to the rink and check it out. Of course, there will be BSN, but we would rather see you here for that day. There is a time that there will be no BSN, and that is going to be... Oh, we don't have... We don't have... Oh, it's a whole video for the blackout. So, BSN blackout, which will be not the first, but the second weekend of January against Fremont. So there will be no BSN, no streaming for that weekend. So you guys will all have to bring yourselves down to the rink. And we really, really hope that that means that we'll be in the new rink, which should be up and running at the beginning of November. Wait, no, the beginning of December. No, wait, the beginning of January. And so we're going to hope that the third time's a charm, and we'll be there. All right, Greg.
Absolutely.
We need to get our skating legs underneath us and some fire.
I was talking to their announcer, and he is the father of those twins.
Oh, yeah?
And Buchan is correct.
Oh, hey, way to go, buddy. All right.
Blues come out in the third period looking to get that second goal and get back within one if they can. Here is Beckwith. Fans on his shot. He's looking to go through that defense screen again and couldn't do it. Now, this is number 92, I believe. Is that
that's
Honert?
Yep, it is.
Boy, he's a big kid for a freshman, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
All right, here is Honert. Gets past one, another. Now he's over the blue line. Into the right circle. Now he stops, looks what his options are. Centering pass right out in front to Quinn. He got a shot away, but the defense was in the way and made the stop. Now we got a 1-on-2. Good stand up there by Quinn, and they're going to call a penalty on the Blues, apparently.
What are we going to have?
The only thing I could say, it looked like either Alex or the other, whoever that
it
other
was either
person.
it was Alex and Liam Quinn.
Maybe
I
one
think
of
he
them
got the hands up a little high.
Yeah, that's
they're
what
going to
I
call
thought.
it an interference. The man had the puck on his stick. How did you interfere him when he has his puck on his stick? That's like the definition of trying to check the man. Liam's getting an explanation in the box, but it's not going to help us.
Nope.
That's going to be down 2 goals and 50 seconds into the third period. We're going to have an opportunity for a BSN penalty kill.
Here's Caldwell, keeps it in at the point. Now the Blues get it out. Oh, and Clock and Husky couldn't quite decide who was going to take the lead on that rush, and it turns out that gave Waterloo a chance to short-circuit it before it got going. Now this is Niedert. Niedert sends it into number 9, Bushbaum. Remember, they're all back next year too, folks. So.
Yeah.
Here's a man right in front. He tries to left it over Starr and wasn't able to do it. Man found himself on the corner of the crease with the puck on his stick, but he just couldn't get the elevation to get it over Aiden Starr. But they still have the puck in the zone now. A pass goes awry, and this is Clock going to try and chase it down. And a shot comes right on goal. And Lochner makes the save.
Well, that shot just there was due to a really awkward bounce off the end boards. It must have hit something strange back there because it caromed right out to the side for an opportunity for the Waterloo Warriors. I'm going to correct myself. They called holding, not interference.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't see because his back was to me.
Yeah.
So holding makes a lot more sense. My bad.
Yeah, I thought perhaps the hands got up a little high toward the face,
yeah, I thought
and maybe they
called
called that.
Alex for roughing, but it wasn't.
All right, here's Bushbaum, number 9. Sends a pass. Ooh, takes a bad bounce off the boards for the Blues, but Starr was able to deflect it. Now Bushbaum's got it at the half wall. Gets it into the corner. It's intercepted and cleared, but not out. Bushbaum regains it.
Cleared but not out.
Yep, and now finally the Blues get it out. And we finally got a guy get a stick on the puck, and he deflects it right off his teammate's skate and doesn't get out of the zone. Oh, here they come with a lot of speed. This is number 3, Harn, over the blue line. And he's taken down in front of the net. Waterloo controls it along the boards. Here's a man sneaking down the slot. That was number 7, Lentz. And puck didn't find its way to his stick, so the Blues are able to clear it out now. And they have killed off this penalty in 5 seconds, so that's the first thing.
Yeah, step 1, kill the penalty.
Step 1, kill the penalty.
Step 2, get on the score sheet.
Yeah. Give these guys something to be concerned about, which right now they don't have anything. I'm not sure the Blues know the penalty was. Well, Quinn had to know it was over because he was the guy in the box. Okay. The way he was sent it out of there, I thought, well, maybe he's not sure what the time is. Here's number 24, Floor, sends one right across the crease. Starr deflects it to the far corner. Blunk in his own zone. Starts to come out. Sends it across the along the boards to Decker. Decker puts it in deep. Clock chases after it. But number 5, Rikers, is there first. Nice outlet series by Waterloo. They get it in the zone. Here's Braden Corcoran taking it behind his own net. Sends it around to the far boards where Coots gets his stick on it. Quinn all over him, trying to keep him from getting a centering pass. Now the puck is loose right out in front. And a good job, there's going to be a penalty.
There was a hook and a trip.
Yeah.
So I don't know which one they're calling, but it's definitely one. Liam drew that by keeping his feet moving. And Coots is unhappy. He's complaining about the call. Bro, that was like multiple calls.
I think it should be 2 for tripping and for hooking.
I mean, you could. Yes, Dean, I broed the kid. That's what I said.
All right. We have been granted a return favor now as we served our penalty. And now Waterloo's going to have to try and kill off a penalty. And Blues really need to get something going here quickly.
For sure. Let's go. Make this one count.
Oh, and
Whelan's
got to be the center of attention one more time.
Good win.
Puck is loose in the corner.
Hooking.
Up high off the skate of Corcoran, but unable to keep it in the zone. Now, there's the pass to Nienhuis. Nienhuis sends it in deep. Not a real great entry for the Blues that time.
And that's what happened.
And the result is an easy icing as number 24, Chase DeYoung, goes back to get it. Well, it's not going to be a lot to summarize the scoring in this game for the Blues, because right now we have 1 unassisted goal. Let's get some more. Husky puts it in deep. Tries to find Nienhuis behind the net. Now Nienhuis has got it. He's got Beckwith looking for a pass, but he can't get it. Now the puck is loose right through the crease, but cleared out of there by the alert defense for Waterloo. Here is Beckwith. Beckwith in the corner, back to DeYoung. DeYoung going to send one, try for the deflection. Unable to get it through. Picked up again to DeYoung. DeYoung throws one at the net.
Oh, loose.
Another save by Lochner. Lochner may be hurt. He's down.
Blow the whistle, man. What are we doing? Blow it. Okay.
Yeah, Lochner looked like he was hurt there. Now here's another shot coming. A shot in front, and Quinn is barreled into from behind. And Lochner is down, but he was hurt before that series. Before that series of shots there from DeYoung, Lochner was showing signs of distress in the crease. He was down on all fours with his head on the ice, so I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, I didn't see what caused him to be down like that, but I thought that was a little odd. A lot of times Stripes will blow the whistle if Tendy looks like they're in distress like that.
Well, although the Blues have a power play and they had possession of the puck in the zone.
You're right.
If they had done that, probably a few people in here.
we'd be mad at them for that.
Yes,
so,
and not only us, but probably everybody else wearing blue.
Right. Well, now the coach for Waterloo wants an explanation for, well, he was clearly down and in distress. What are you doing? We got to protect the players. So I don't know what the right call is on that, because we'd have unhappy humans no matter what happened.
Ideally, in a situation like that, the defense gets the puck and then you can whistle it down without.
Correct.
But to take away a team's scoring opportunity.
You're right.
Because, not saying that this kid would do something like that, but there have been players in all kinds of different sports that have just watched a soccer game almost any day. and you'll see guys faking injuries to get a whistle.
Or LeBron James.
Oh.
Max Patton's favorite basketball player, by the way.
Is he?
Oh, he wants to tell me how he's better than Jordan every time I see him. Makes me want to vomit.
All right. He's young.
I know.
All
right. Quinn at the dot.
Lochner seems to be okay and gets his mask adjusted, and we're back to action here with 11:48 left in the period. Back to the point. Husky. Back to Husky once again. Walks the line. Now he throws a long shot. Missed the net. Got to get those on net there, Brady. Here is DeYoung. Throws another one.
Looked deflected.
That looked like Johnny tried to deflect it with his stick, but if he got it, it went over the net.
I think that actually got the defenseman right in front of DeYoung's stick before anybody else had the chance to touch it. All right, in zone draw.
Into the corner to Quinn. Now Quinn loses it. Regains it, tries to get it in front. And it's taken out of there, but not iced, as Honert gets it back to Nienhuis. Here's Beckwith. Shot in front.
Man.
Just missed. Talk about a change of pace shot.
Yeah.
Beckwith didn't get all of that, and it kind of dribbled to the net, and it looked like Lochner almost got fooled by it.
Yep.
But unfortunately, he didn't. Oh, and here's a man taken right down in front of the Waterloo bench. No call on that. And Waterloo has killed the penalty. Now they come back. This is Bushbaum. Bushbaum, nice play there by DeYoung. Here's a shot off the side of the net. Comes to number 91, Patton. Patton's going to try and send it ahead. He does. Stay on side, boys. There's a long shot. Lochner puts it to the corner. DeYoung puts it in deep. And the Blues, Honert isn't quite able to catch up with that one as it gets out just over the blue line. And now Blunk handles it at his own blue line. Now he looks at turns over. Here's a man getting to the net. Shot. Saved by Starr. Good closing speed there by.
And we got a penalty call on a slash. It's going to be on DeYoung based on his reaction.
And DeYoung was the one who got back and at least made it difficult for the Waterloo shooter, and now we know why it was difficult. He got slashed.
Yeah.
So now we've gone Blues penalty, Waterloo penalty, Blues penalty in the first 6 minutes of this period, and that ain't helping our cause.
No, not at all. Gotta kill this. Mandatory kill.
Puck is in the corner. Blues, and the Bluck is cleared out. Husky's going to chase down now and try and disrupt the power play effort. Here comes Harn, number 3. Gets it ahead to number 29, Coots. Puck is loose in front. Now it goes behind the net as Coots sets up camp in front, but nobody could get it to him. Now the Blues trying to stay in that box formation to make it as difficult as possible. Nienhuis and Coots are going after each other in the slot there for a minute. Now the puck is loose behind the net. Here's 24, Fleur. Over to 11, Wetlaufer. Oh, nice deflection. And this is number 6, Husky. Husky's going to send it in deep and chase after it. Harn's waiting for him when he gets there. Maddox Harn tries to get it ahead to number 21.
Nice job by Johnny.
Or that's Coots, rather, number 29. I'm following a piece of tape here that I thought was the puck.
Saw that too.
45 seconds left on the Blues power play, but only 8:49 left in the game, and we're down 2. This is Bushbaum, gets around 1. Nice save by Starr. The puck is loose in front. Puck is still loose underneath the players.
Still loose.
Still loose. Man's going to pick it up at the right point. Harn's going to look to fire. Now he throws one. Starr makes a save. Somebody's lost a glove. There's a shot by Harn. Saved by Starr. And Nienhuis goes after.
Yeah, Hesse, because he was digging for it.
Yep. Well, that's his job.
As is correct.
Yep. Aiden Starr, once again, has played really well in
yeah.
this game. This game could be
Way
a
a
little more lopsided than 3-1,
Oh,
were
yeah.
it not for. And Lochner, to his credit, has also played well.
Oh, for sure.
But he hasn't faced the number of shots nor the difficulty of shots that Starr has. He got enough of that the last 3 years.
You're not kidding. Decker at the dot.
And Decker's able to clear it out, and that's going to be the end of the Blues penalty, but we're down to a little over 8 minutes to go in a 2-goal game, 3-1 Waterloo. Beckwith putting the pressure on, now intercepted by number 27, Decker. Decker loses it. Now we've got a man breaking 2-on-3 into the zone. This is Niedert, number 2. Tries to get around into prime. Oh, and point man has a shot just go wide to the left of the post. May have hit something on the way to the net because it definitely changed direction. Now the puck is going to get right to Duvall. Duvall takes a big hit from 24. That's Fleur. Kept in by Lentz over to the far point. Niedert can't grab it with his stick. Now it's passed to him. He tries to center in front. Oh, and a good lift of the stick there by number 27, Decker.
Yeah.
But still, Waterloo persists in our zone. This is Lentz, number 7. Now it comes to Beckwith, but he's going to try and hold the puck. Now he's going to cross, get a shot away, but never gets through to the net. And there's a long shot, saved by Starr, and he's going to drop it. And this is DeYoung, sends it to Nienhuis. Nienhuis down the right wing boards over the line. Oh, that
far
one
post.
That hit the side of the post, I believe.
It did.
And I don't think Lochner got a real good look at that. Now here's the puck sent into the corner. Deflected behind the net. This is Patton. Seems like, now here's a potential 2-on-2. Man stays onside. He's going to get to the net, tries to the backhand. His pass to Coots goes astray. And the Blues look to get it out of the zone. Here's a man brought down.
There's
That's going to be a penalty against Waterloo on
Drawn
29
on
Coots. It seems like when Joe wants a little energy, he taps 91 on the shoulder and says, go out there and make something happen.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Running around like a little bowling ball and gets that penalty drawn. And so with 6:07, yet another BSN power play got to cash this one. Last thing they had to kill. So this one we got to cash. Explanation being given.
Why are we? We got 6:07 left. The Blues are going to be starting a power play here as soon as we can. Why is the door still open? They got a guy in there.
I don't know, and I don't know what.
Ooh, the Waterloo coach doesn't seem happy.
Are there 2 dudes in there? There are 2 guys in there.
5-on-3? No, they got
well,
1, 2, 3,
no.
4.
But there's 2 guys in the penalty box.
Oh. Well, I don't know what they called it.
I'll listen for it.
Yep.
Warriors penalty on number 29, Caden Coots. 2-minute minor for tripping. Coots for tripping is 6:07 left in the third. Also 6:07 left in the third. Jack Vickers was issued a 10-minute misconduct. Both penalties is 6:07 left in the third.
Here is DeYoung. Oh, deflected over the top of the crossbar. I think that was Rickers got a 10-minute misconduct.
Correct.
So he's
That's
done
what
for
I
the
heard.
night. And a puck is cleared out of there. Blues have used 35 seconds of this penalty so far and had one good shot, but it was deflected over the net. Now this is number 92, Honert, into the zone, looking to set something up from the corner. Gets it to Nienhuis, and puck escapes Johnny. He has to go back to center ice to pick it up. Now it comes to Honert, back to DeYoung. DeYoung has to settle for sending it in deep. hoping Johnny can get to it first. Down to 49 seconds left on the man advantage for the Blues. Now we got another penalty.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
Yeah, give him the puck. Oh, yeah. We got a roughing penalty, it looks like, coming up against Waterloo. And the Blues are going to get a 5-on-3 at least for the next 38 seconds.
And the non-natives over there on the bench are real restless.
Yeah.
The coaching staff they do not like that call. The arm went up right away.
What number was that?
That's Harn, number 3.
Oh, boy,
That's
a good man to get off the ice because he's kind of the glue of their penalty kill unit.
Yeah.
He's a really good player.
He is. So 5-on-3 for 38 seconds. They didn't cash their first opportunity for 5-on-3.
I think the Blues.
And we got a timeout by the Blues.
I think he wants to rest that primary number 1 power play and make sure that they're rested when they go back for the last 48 seconds of this 5-on-3. There's just 4:45 left in the game.
Oof.
So obviously the Blues need to cash this. Man, saw a handful of 5-on-3s last night in that Storm game.
Yeah, and that's Jack Rickers was going off because he had the 10-minute misconduct. And even if this were to go to 3-on-3 overtime, his night will be done.
Yeah.
So he's heading back to the showers.
He'll get the best seat on the bus.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna have to contend with all those JV kids.
He'll get the warm shower in the showers.
Well, the Blues have not played bad tonight. It's just that Waterloo's played a little better.
We're going to dazzle over there. We got a 4-man dazzle. Hey, a grouping of 3 or more zebras. You can call it herd if you want. That's not fun enough. We go with dazzle. So, 3 or more. You got all 4 of them huddled up over there. You're right, Greg. They haven't played bad, but you mentioned it in the second. Just feels like they were a step slow to lots and lots of pucks. And also the other thing that I've heard you say more than any other is the puck just rolled off his stick. And that feels like it's been happening over and over to the Blues this game. And hopefully they can reverse both of those trends here with 4:45 to go in the third period.
I'd take 1 point tonight.
Yes.
I mean, if we could get this even and lose in a shootout.
I mean, that's a pretty monumental task based on where we're at. So I would totally agree with that.
All right. Here we go. It's an important draw. And
it's going to stay in the zone.
Kept in by DeYoung. Sends it over to Beckwith on the far boards. Let's set this up, boys. Back to DeYoung's going to walk in. Now Beckwith going to shoot. Scores! Beckwith!
Woo!
And the Blues have done exactly what they needed to do.
You're my boy, Blue Beckwith. That was a lovely pass. I'm pretty positive that was from Chase DeYoung. Yes, absolutely. And here it is. Chase gives.
Yeah.
Oh, there was Blue didn't waste any time for Lochner to get side to side. We mentioned how big he is, and you got to get him moving side to side. And Blue did not waste a moment letting him get set up before he fired that one into the back of the net.
And, of course, the importance of scoring quickly is that negates what was left of the penalty that was down to about 40 seconds. But now the Blues still have a one-man advantage for 1:46, or hopefully less.
Hopefully less. Exactly.
All right. Off the draw. Comes back to DeYoung. DeYoung sends it again ahead to Honert. Honert has his pocket picked as he tries to get to the line, and they're able to ice the puck.
There's Johnny.
Here comes Nienhaus. Over the line. Into the right circle. Has the puck knocked off his stick. Now it's going to come back to the half wall. Played to DeYoung. DeYoung to Quinn. Quinn gets it to Nienhaus. Back to Quinn. Quinn centers it, tries to put it in front. Now it goes behind the net. Oh, the puck is loose just outside the crease, and first one to it is a Waterloo player, and he gets it out. Now here is Starr going to send it out to center ice. And
Nice work.
yeah, that's a good job by Starr because the penalty killer for Waterloo was bearing down on the puck. So
Yeah, very alert.
now, Honard has the puck roll off his stick. Blues have to reformulate just outside the blue line. Now they get it into the zone to number 13, Beckwith. Beckwith regains it. 30 seconds left on the one-man advantage. Beckwith turns in his own zone, gets it to Nienhuis. Nienhuis back to Quinn. Quinn's going to fire.
Yeah!
They score! Quinn! Oh, and look at that Waterloo coach.
Woo!
You could fry an egg on his head right now. Quinn scores. I think Nienhuis and DeYoung may get the assists on that, and the Blues have tied the game 3-3 with 3:02 to play and have put themselves in a position to get 1 or 2 points if they can finish this off.
Yeah. That was actually Blunk with the primary assist.
Was it?
He was
Okay.
down in that corner, and I
Okay.
think Nienhuis was the other, although it could be Beckwith.
Knew it was a right-handed shooter. I couldn't
Yeah.
tell who it was.
No worries. All right. Asked for 1 point, and
All
we
right.
still don't have it. But
No.
we are a heck of a lot closer than we were just
What I'd like the Blues to really
120 seconds
concentrate
ago.
on is not to let anything bad happen in the first 30 seconds after that goal.
Yeah, no
That's
joke.
happened to us
Multiple
a couple of
times.
times. Yeah. Now here's Blunk, sends it in deep.
Assisted by number 21, Johnny
Nope.
Nienhuis, and number 88, Alex
Yep. Blunk
Okay.
and Nienhuis with the apples.
All right.
from Nienhuis and Blunt with 3:02.
Oh, be careful. Be careful.
Nice work by Decker. Oh, and he took a penalty that he didn't need to. Oh, come on, man.
You can't do that.
Oh,
You just can't do that.
that's ouch.
Well,
Oh, wow.
the Blues cannot stand.
Whoa.
We got a misconduct, too.
Yeah, I must have. All right.
The Blues just can't seem to stand prosperity.
Exactly.
They get the tying goal and then either give up a goal quickly thereafter, or in that case, just take a dumb penalty.
Yeah,
That's all there is to it.
Yeah, that one was not ideal for sure. Initially, it was a great play to separate the man from the puck, but it was the arm extension to finish that one off that really drove it home. That you can't do that. So
When you're playing a team that's probably a little better than you are, those
Yeah.
are the kind of
Yeah,
mistakes
you
you
can't-
just cannot take.
can't do that.
All right. Oh, look out, Wicks.
Wicks almost got one right in the leg.
He looks at Beckwith.
Oh, they called it boarding. So it's a 2 and 10 for boarding
Yeah.
is what they call
All
it.
right, here's Coots behind the defense here. Oh, and up into the netting
that'll
off the
be a-
stick of number 9, Bushbaum.
That'll be a center ice draw, which is good for your
Let's
Blues.
set our penalty killers. We've got Beckwith, Nienhuis, Quinn,
Yep,
and DeYoung, I believe.
correct.
DeYoung's played really well tonight, not
Yeah,
just
he
because
has.
he scored a goal. He's played well.
Correct.
All right. Comes back to DeYoung, and DeYoung's going to be able to send it all the way down and take some time off the clock. You got a man down here in the blue zone just cheating behind the Blues defense. Of course, he's got to come out. Now they overskate it now into the zone. They've got Hesse moving right to the middle. Now a man, this is number 2, or that's 3, Harn. There's a long shot in front and cleared, but not out. Attempt to be cleared. Oh,
Nice
great
job
block.
by Beckwith.
Beckwith covers his check. Now it comes back to the right point. There's a long shot. Hit the
Post!
post. Get it out of there, boys. All right,
done.
send it all the way down. Whew. We've got 59 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Blues. They got to replicate that clear a couple of more times.
That was
And
a
they
good
do.
play
They get it back
by
down.
Kwok.
And this is Husky in the offensive zone. He's rubbed off as he tries to keep it in deep.
This
Now
is all
Clock.
taking time off.
Yep.
Nice job by Quacker.
All right, now here comes
That's neater.
Waterloo into the zone. They got Coots breaking to the. Oh, and he tried to backhand it, going through the crease and couldn't quite do it. Now the puck is kept in. And sent out and goes all the way back. Oh, Kwok. Get out, Kwok. All right, Husky back into the zone. Fires it.
Yes! Yes!
Husky scores! And the Blues have scored a short-handed goal with 46 seconds left in the game to take a 4-3 lead. Brady Husky. And you got to give a lot of credit on that also to Kwok.
Crocker, Husky goes, skate left, shoot right, use the team as a screen, score! Sorry about all of your speakers.
3 goals for the Blues in the last 3 minutes have given the Blues a 1-goal lead with 46 seconds left. The Blues are still short-handed, but there's only 10 seconds left on the period, and Lochner looks like he's about ready to break his goal stick. And you know what? You can't blame him for that goal.
Oh, no, not at all. Brady Husky.
Well,
unassisted, but technically unassisted, but fully assisted, according to my partner and I, by Austin Kwok, as you absolutely astutely noticed that Kwok was the reason that turnover occurred.
He was deep in the zone. He knocked the puck off the Waterloo player's stick, and then Husky picked the puck up between the red line and the center line, and the blue line rather, and if he had gone in before Kwok got out, of course we never get that shot. It's an offside, but Kwok never stopped hustling, got out of the zone, and then it was all up to Brady Husky.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to use your line now. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? I am fully entertained on that one.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here? We've got a face-off at center ice, obviously, after the goal.
Okay.
10 more seconds.
Gotta bear down.
10 more seconds, and the Blues will.
And Lochner's going to start this. He's going to go straight to the bench. So you're going to have 6-on-4 for 10 seconds and then 6-on-5, barring any changes.
If the Blues could get the puck off this draw, they can ice the puck with impunity.
Yep. Correct.
Oh, and they almost did. Now the puck comes into the zone. Nienhuis is going to get to it. Send it down. Knocked down with a high stick.
Almost.
Here is Quinn. Trying to get a shot away. Quinn, can't quite get to it. We've got 27 seconds left. The penalty is over, obviously. The net is empty for Waterloo.
Uh-oh. That's not going to get out.
Good check there.
Now
and sent all the way down. Oh, that's going to be an icing, though.
Yes,
That's going to be an icing. As Honert got a little excited. Now here's Coots having a few words with Honert, I believe. Well, you can imagine how steamed Waterloo is.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Because it was that 5-on-3 penalty situation that allowed the Blues to tie the game.
Yep.
And then they failed on a power play and, in fact, gave up a shorthanded goal.
Correct.
So 16 seconds. We need one clear. Nienhuis puts it up into the netting. Well, he was trying to get it high so that it couldn't be stopped at the blue line.
Well,
and we've run.
And we're going to get coincidental minors, I think.
Well, that won't change anything except it's taking off DeYoung.
Yeah.
And number 26 is Caldwell.
Yep.
So the teams will still play 5-a-side for the remainder of this 13 seconds of this game. And whoever takes this draw is obviously a huge, huge draw. Gets to the corner. He's Nienhuis. Nienhuis puts it up. Kept in by Niedert. Niedert is put down by Honert. And that's going to get out.
Yes,
3, 2, 1.
Yeah!
The Blues have won the game over Waterloo with 3 goals in the last 3 minutes of the game. Their biggest win of the season by far. And they come away with 2 points for the night and take 2 points away from Waterloo. And I imagine tomorrow morning's game is going to be really interesting.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Teams going through the line. What is he chasing fans
Oh,
out for?
no, because there were Waterloo Warriors coming over here yelling at fans, and the fans were chirping back. So, anyway, whatever.
All right.
The Blues win.
3 goals in the last 3 minutes, and the Blues have taken down the Waterloo Warriors tonight, but they got to try it again tomorrow. And so for Dean and Rich, this is Greg Corcoran. We'll be back tomorrow at 9:30 for the JV game. This is Quad City Blues Hockey.